Amazing beautiful people, welcome back to another Death Note reaction. I think it's safe to say that I just want to jump straight into this one after the last episode. Oh man, the last episode was crazy. Probably one of the best Death Note episodes I have seen. It has changed the entire dynamic of the show once again, completely switched everything up. The crazy light that we know is back, and now I have no idea where we go from here. Does L know what's going on, or is L clueless? L's never been clueless, so surely L's got some idea. But I guess the only way to find out is for me to stop talking and press play. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want more Death Note reactions and other anime reactions. And feel free to fill up that comment section with recommendations you'd like me to react to on this channel. But for now, I'm going to stop talking. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Death Note, episode 25. I just want to pause it quickly. The thing that I've been curious about as well is Light's plan. Did Light's plan cater for now, or did Light's plan just get him up to this point? Unsettling. That was very unsettling. I don't really understand what that is. We're in London? It's an L backstory.
どうしました、龍崎。ん？どうしたんだ。
There's two options. He either has an idea of what's going on, or he actually is clueless for the first time and it terrifies him. Those are two options. So we got a tiny little glimpse into L's backstory there.
この殺人ノート、ページの端がちょっと切れてるんですが、この切れた部分に名前を書いても死にますか？
さあ、私はそんな使い方はしたことがないからわからない。
では死神はリンゴしか食べませんか？
Is Rem lying? I guess Rem has no reason to tell L anything, but is Rem lying? Surely Rem does know you can use it that way. Like the first part wasn't a lie, but the second part.
そんなことはない。しかし死神の内臓は退化。いや、進化していて食べる必要がないが。
No need for us.
八神君。せっかく自由の身になったのにほとんどここから出ない。ミサさんが訪ねてきても数分の立ち話。外で文字通り自由恋愛してもいいんですよ。
まだキラ事件は解決を見ていない。とても恋愛なんて気分にはなれないよ。それとも僕がずっとここにいたら迷惑だとでも言うのか？
いいえ。
Wait, what is going on here? Why is the music getting so crazy and intense?
今、僕は犯罪者を裁ける状況にない。ミサ、君が裁いてくれ。
Is Misa getting naked? Okay, well, this is the episode we've all been waiting for. Okay.
ミサ、二人で新世界を作ろう。
は見てる暗い夜道は手をつないでください
Misa looks different randomly.
どこにでもいつも見つけ出してくれる知ってることは全部教えてくれる私が覚えてなくても何度でも教えてくれるでも全部
This is very weird, guys. This is very creepy. It's very weird. Misa is being a little bit creepy. I mean, Misa's always been creepy, but she's being like the wrong kind of creepy. There's the right kind of creepy, and then there's this kind of creepy. This is like the Shining kind of creepy. You go around the corner, you see the two twins at the end of the hallway kind of creepy. That's what I'm getting from this one. This is freaky as fuck. Damn. And it feels like Elle's got some sort of inkling something's going on. Elle keeps doing the look. Elle's like doing the look.
分かってしまったらどうすればいいの
Something's going on. There's no way Elle just doesn't know.
どういうことだ。また犯罪者殺しが。昨日だけで16人。樋口が死んでから報道されたもの。片っ端っすね。やはり樋口がキラというわけではなかったってことか。
いや、樋口が捕まるまでは樋口が犯罪者を裁いていたのは確かだ。
じゃあまた他のキラが現れたってことに。
ああ、なんで。
くそ、キラめ。ここでキラどうなってる。
なんてことだ。ミサしかいない。
天音が自由になった途端ですね。
龍崎、まだそんなことを。ミサは関係ないだろう。途端と言うなら樋口が死んだ途端だ。
そうですね。まあもう一冊ノートがあって誰かが使っているのならその人間は必ず捕まえます。死神はわからないと言ったが、もしノートの切れた方に名前を書いても殺せるなら不可能ではない。しかしこのノートに一度名前を書き込んだ者は13日以内に次の名前を書き込まないと死ぬ。八神ライトと天音ミサは生きている。
This part, by the way, this part right here, this is something I was wondering if Elle was going to figure out. And this is something that, like, because a lot, like, also, you guys need to chill out in the comment section. You guys give me quite a hard time. Keep in mind, I've never seen this show before, ever. I'm just enjoying it, and all I'm doing is voicing my theories. And I'm guessing when all of you watch this for the first time ever, without knowing what was coming, you had your theories of your own, right? So give me a break sometimes. Sometimes you guys really, really harsh in the comments. But one thing I wasn't sure about was whether or not Elle was going to figure out that the things written in the back of the notebook were fake rules. And I thought about this, and I can't see a reason why he would ever think that they were fake rules. Because there's no reason for him to believe that a Shinigami is lying to him. There's no reason for him to believe that. But he could draw that conclusion. And this is something I've said about Elle before. There's no reason for Elle to ever believe certain things. However, Elle is a genius, meaning that even though there's no reason for Elle to believe certain things, if those things are the truth, then it is completely logical and reasonable that Elle may come to that conclusion, like the existence of a Shinigami, right? It is completely logical that he may come to that conclusion that one is real even before he meets one, because they are, and because he's a man of logic. Even before when they said about taking the notebook to a lab to be tested on, when Light said that, L said this is beyond science. So L doesn't think in terms of logic, in terms of science. L thinks in terms of logic, in terms of facts. So if the facts lead you to a conclusion that most people would think is illogical, L would think it was logical. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if I managed to explain it a bit more there. I'm saying that sometimes I say I don't understand how L got there, but deep down I understand he got there because it's the truth. So read between the lines sometimes a little bit. Like for example, the rules on the back of the book. I cannot possibly conceive if L's about to say he thinks they're fake. I don't know how he would ever come to that conclusion, but it is the correct answer. So it's entirely possible that he would come to that conclusion. Because he's never wrong.
これだけが。
しかし龍崎、ノートに名前を書き入れた者を捕まえたとして、ちゃんと大量殺人犯として罪に問い罰せられるのか？
いやー、決まってるじゃないですか。人が死ぬの分かっていて何人もの名前書いたってことですよ。ノートの存在を公にすべきでないのなら抹殺するべきだ。
抹殺とは穏やかじゃないが、上の方はそれに近い措置を取るだろうな。
ノートによる殺人を認めれば極刑、少なくとも終身刑。そんなところですかね。
何を考えている、矢神ライト。ミサが捕まればお前の身だって。そういうことか。なんてやつだ。矢神ライトは私がミサの命を助けると確信してるんだ。この状況でミサを助けるには龍崎の本名を私が私のノートに書くしかない。そして私が龍崎を殺せば確実にミサの寿命に関わったことになり、私も死ぬ。矢神ライトの都合のいいように全て出来上がっている。
どうするレム、死神のくせにお前がミサに入れ込んでることは十分分かっている。
That's why he sent Misa out there to start the killings again. It's obvious that Light would draw the conclusion, L would draw the conclusion that it could possibly be her again, the fact that she's just left and the killings started again. Of course! Of course! And Light obviously doesn't want Rem sticking around because Rem's threatened Light. Light doesn't want Misa sticking around because Misa's fucked up a lot of Light's plans. So if Light can get rid of both of them, it's a win-win for him.
お前はさらに寿命の減ったミサを見殺しにすることはできない。ミサの幸せを考えてやれ。
Damn, man. Damn. Light is a fucking evil bastard, isn't he? He's an evil bastard. Light without the Death Note, lovely. Lovely sweetheart. Without Death Note, Light is the kind of person you want to bring home to your mummy. With the Death Note, Light is fucking Charles Manson. Two completely different human beings. Can't help but feel like L knows what's going on, you know.
そんなところで何をしてるんだ、龍崎。そんなところで何をしてるんだ、龍崎。
Yeah, it was pretty obvious he wanted him to come out.
何してるんだ、龍崎。
いえ、何ってほどのことじゃないんですが、鐘の音が。
鐘？
ええ、鐘の音が今日すごくうるさいんですよね。
何も聞こえない。
そうですか。今日はもうひっきりなしで気になって仕方がないんですよ。教会ですかね。結婚式？それとも。
何を言ってるんだ、龍崎。くだらないこと言ってないで戻るぞ。
すみません。私の言うことは皆デタラメですので、一言も信じないでください。
そうだな龍崎、お前の言うことは大概デタラメだ。いちいち真面目に取り合っていたらキリがない。それは僕が一番よく知っている。
ええ、その通りです、ライト君。しかしそれはお互い様でしょう。
どういう意味だ？
生まれてから一度でも本当のことを言ったことがあるんですか？
何を言ってるんだ龍崎。確かに僕もたまには嘘をつく。しかし真実のみを口にして一生を終える人間もまたいないんじゃないか。
One thing I always one conclusion you can draw in a TV show, right? When you watch, is if at the beginning of an episode you are given some more information randomly about a character that usually rings alarm bells for that character. It's strange because this show has made me go back and forth on who I'm rooting for so many times. But honestly, I don't think I've ever stopped liking L. He's a brilliant character, and at the end of the day, he is the only one in the show just trying to stop a killer. Just trying to help people. So, he's the only real good one, right? I mean, the police officers, yeah. But in terms of this fight, he's the good side. This is a bit terrifying.
人間はそんなに完璧に出来上がってはいない。誰しも嘘はつく。それでも僕は故意に人を傷つける嘘だけは言わないよう心がけてきた。それが答えだ。
そう言うと思ってました。戻りましょう。ずぶ濡れです。
あ、
いや、ひどい目に遭いましたね。
お前が悪いんだろ。あんな雨の中を。
そうですね。すみません。
L knows. L knows.
何をする龍崎。
お手伝いをしようかと熱心に拭いていらっしゃるので。
いいよ、そんなことはしなくても。
マッサージもつけますよ。せめてもの罪滅ぼしです。私結構うまいですよ。
好きにしろよ。
はい。
おい、
すぐ慣れます。
まだ濡れてる。
Imagine if they end up becoming lovers.
すみません。
Oh, this sucks, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm worried now. I'm worried. Oh, I'm worried now. This feels like L knows he's fucked up somewhere. And he knows the end is near. This is what it feels like.
え？
もうすぐお別れです。
Yeah, he knows. He knows. L knows. L knows, doesn't he? He knows I don't know if he knows somewhere. I don't know if this was part of L's plan to begin with, but he knows he has to die. And he knows it's coming soon. He knows. He knows. That's why he's been like this. I feel like he knew it from the second, was it HITCHIN? I feel like he knew it from the second he died. L knew he'd fucked up somewhere. He'd missed something, and that it was too late. Or this was part of his plan, but his plan means he has to die. That's my theory now.
分かった。すぐ行く。行きましょうか、ライト君。どうやらうまくいったようです。
I reckon they've got Misa.
龍崎、どういうことです？ノートを死刑に使う承認を某国から得たって。
渡り、よくやってくれました。
いえ。
早速ですが、ノートを運ぶ手はずを整えてください。
はい。
おい龍崎、どういうことだ？
ノートを実際に試してみるということです。
無理だ。今さらそんなことしなくても、このノートの力は本当だろう。
大体誰が名前を書くんですか？一度書いたら13日以内の周期で永遠に書き続けなくちゃならなくなる。
ノートに名前を書き込むのは、そこから13日以内に死刑と決まっているものとし、13日経って生きていれば死刑を免除させるという司法取引をします。
しかし人の命を。
もう少しなんです。これさえクリアできれば一気に解決に結びつきます。
なんだ停電？
渡り、
どういうことだ？
渡りには自分の身にもしものことがあった場合、全データが残らないようにしておけと言ってあります。
もしものことって。
まさか
死神は？
そういえば姿がどこにもいない。どういうことだ？
皆さん、死神。
おい龍崎、どうしたんだ？しっかりしろ！
なんだ？どうなってる？落ち着けないと。
殺される！渡り、龍崎、あとは僕たち！くそ！死神どこだ？出てこい！
ライト！
お前は何か知っているはずだ！出てこい！
私たちも探してみよう。
ええ。
麦、あと頼む。はい。
みんな来てくれ。
なんなんだこれは。
砂？
どうなってる。
なんであろうと、どうなっていようと、必ず龍崎の敵は討つ。この事件を解決することが花向けなんだ。渡りや他の犠牲者、すべての人のためにも。
ライト、そうだの。ライト君。
いや、でもやっぱり殺されますよ。これはそういうことじゃないですか。
松田さん、殺されるのが怖ければ抜けてください。ここは命を懸けた人の集まりのはずです。
いや、そうだけど、龍崎みたいな言い方やめてくださいよ、ライト君。
I didn't think that was gonna hit me like that. I didn't think I cared. Throughout this entire show, you go back and forth for who you're rooting for. At least I did. When Light had the Death Note, originally, I was rooting for L more. And then when Light became normal again, and L was obsessed with Light being Kira, I started rooting for Light more because I was annoyed at L's obsession. But the second you start looking at it, it's so clear who's good and who's bad. And that fucking hell. That can't be it. There's like 12 more episodes left. That can't be it. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's only one thing that gives me the slightest bit of hope. And that is before all of this happened, L walked into the room with his butler, and his butler asked him what was wrong. And we never got to see that conversation. That is the one thing that gives me hope. Perhaps L walked into there and had a plan. And we're going to find out what that conversation was in that room in a later time. That's the only thing. That was a brutal episode. I feel drained. I don't even know if this reaction is a good one. Hopefully you guys liked it. I just felt like all the life got sucked out of me then. I really like it as a character. He's brilliant, and that was brutal. The scene in the rain, I think, really brought the emotion to this one. And even with the beginning, like showing more of L's backstory, I just couldn't bring myself to believe that he could possibly die. I still can't. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys are still enjoying this Death Note reaction series. God, this episode hit me hard. I did not see this coming. Damn. Anyway, I love all of you. Man, I'm really sad. Anyway, subscribe if you want more and you enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day. And as always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next one.